Good afternoon, my friends. It is Pisces time. Time to celebrate the Pisces in the group. All the Pisces, please stand up. Just kidding. We're going to take some moon energy because we're water signs. And welcome if you are a Pisces sun sign, moon sign, Venus, rising, anything else. If you're just drawn to this video, just welcome. Hopefully you find something that resonates with you, and I'm sure you will. Be bold and make the first move. Love it. Be bold and make the first move. I'm getting a lot of clarity here, a lot of straight to the point. There's no beating around the bush with this boldness, okay? No beating around the bush. See what we got here for the angel cards, for the overlying energy for Pisces. Ooh, sensitivity. You're extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. There's a lot going on. Pisces, you especially need to, focus on this, I think, at all times. I really do. I think it's good, to recognize that you're sensitive. I know I do as a Cancer as well. Recognize, that you might be a little bit different, but right now, especially your emotions, just let yourself be. Honor yourself and your feelings. It's funny because I was talking about honoring yourself a lot a couple weeks ago, or a week or so ago, kind of coming into this Libra energy. We're kind of balancing out a little bit. It's kind of nice. So let's give it a ride. What have we got going on? There has definitely been tower moments in, I would say, the recent past, maybe even the more distant past at this point. But it's kind of like you're kind of maybe handling it like a boss. You're using it to create a big change in your life, and the big change is coming fast. Like it's bigger than you even probably know or understand right now. This is a very exciting read right here. I can tell you that so far. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right in, just along with the energy to kind of go with the flow here. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of jumpiness, a lot is rearranging itself, or has been rearranging itself as of late. Okay. Wow. A lot of new thinking is leading to new emotions. You are learning the law of attraction. You're learning it inside out. You're able to manifest. You're able to get a grasp on situations that you used to be like, oh God, I can't handle this. You have a lot more confidence now. You really came into and kind of knowing yourself on a deeper level of knowing, that you are a good person, that whatever you're doing, sometimes we wonder, but I mean, deep down, you are somebody who, is you're being calculated. I feel like you're kind of being a little bit calculated, but you're almost going to have to kind of give up and go with the flow of the emotions. I feel like a little bit here. And your emotions and everything like that's going on with you in this tower moment and this twin flame energy, I feel like is really leading you again to a place where you're doing your shadow work and your inner child healing, especially. Right now, there's something in your past that we need to revisit. There's a big shadow going on that we need to pay attention to, and it could be a few years back. It could be just sometime in the past. It doesn't necessarily have to be all the way back to the childhood. It could be a little bit sooner, but you need to go down this path. You desperately need to, not that you've been like totally neglecting it or anything, but it's kind of like you thought it was buried, but it's not all the way buried. You need to dig it up again. You need to get a new feeling regarding what you're taking away from that experience that happened. You need to revisit it. You need to dig it up. You need to look at it. You need to do shadow work. If you need to have advice on shadow work, check out my program playlist or shadow work playlist. Okay, so this is an inner thing. This is all about you. When you do this, pay attention to this and do this work, you're going to stop having tower moments like that, plain and simple. You're going to have a true humility and a true confidence unlike you've ever had before. Okay, you are going to know exactly what to do almost in every situation. And if you don't know what to do in that situation, you will just wait for a sign, because you're starting to get, those higher and higher steps, those higher and higher levels, that better and better fruitfulness. The more you are doing your positive thinking, your law of attraction, and following through, it's not just about the thoughts, but it's about following through with the mental and the emotional and the in your actions, physically. taking care of one thing at a time. You may have a lot of things you need to go back and do. This is just a big, I mean, like, we're still, you know, if you're still having these tower moments and they're still big, then yeah, that's all the more reason for you to get busy and do the work. Do the shadow work. You will stop having tower moments like that. You know what I mean? If you want to really, truly move past this, instead of just thinking that you keep on moving past this, oh, I thought I was past this again. I thought I was past this again. Well, it's going to come back. It's going to come back. It's going to come back until you truly have let it go. And again, choosing this path, you have to be intentional about it. I'm really doing this. I'm really doing this inner child work. It's not one afternoon. It's not 1 week. It is a lifestyle. Okay? This is a lifestyle. You've got to choose it because it's the way to go. It's the path to enlightenment. That's where we're going. You know, knowing it comes first, and then walking the walk and then being a leader. You know, knowing that what you have is so powerful, and knowing that this work is so powerful, and that it's going to flip your world upside down. This work, doing this work, is going to affect you in every single way. It's like you are like divine, and this is your way to shine. You show your balance, you show your grace, you show your just amazing intuition and connection with the earth. Every time you walk down the street, your lifestyle, your whole entire life is going to be a huge beacon for others to walk the good path, to walk the right path, to stay balanced, to do the work, to nourish themselves. Follow their intuition, all of the above. Everything you're doing, people are going to want to do. Oh my gosh. You're going really deep here. You're either going really deep. I feel like you've been. This is a little bit, you're on it. You're on it. Keep going deeper. That's just like you're doing a deep dive for real. You are going higher and higher and higher. However, whichever way you resonate better, you're starting to see some good results. Like maybe not as much as like you would. It's just not that season yet, but you're starting to notice. And if you're not, again, look around and notice it, because things are starting to shift. Even just how you carry the load, even what you're looking at on a daily basis. It's just changing. You're getting, the things that you're going through right now, you may not even understand why. Why is this in my face? Why am I doing this? What's going on with this? It's to make you bigger and stronger. So just keep on doing the best you can. Keep on walking through life with this zest and want to do good and want to let go. Know when to set it down. That problem does not necessarily need your attention right now. Is it? It's the art of prioritizing. You can set it again. You can come back later when it's easy, when somebody's there to help you. You delegate. Okay? Choose new paths in every single twist and turn. Choose a new way. The more you change, the more you do this work, the more you do the deep dive that I'm talking about, the higher you go, the better your life is going to get. Point blank. This is very cut and dry for you, which is great, I feel like, for you, because a lot of times Pisces, it's like either you want to sink or swim, and right now, we're trying to walk the line. We are trying to walk the line. We feel like we're putting under the ringer. We're doing the right thing. Why is this not happening? Is there a problem with this? Somebody's not reciprocating, the energy and the love that you want. You just have your eye on this. Oh, when's everything going to come together? When's everything going to come together? And it is. It's changing right now. Like as we speak, it's changing quickly. But you have to guide it, and you have the magic wand. You decide where the energy flows. You decide what you focus on. That is going to be the next step, and then you follow through with the actions, not just the thoughts and the emotions. You follow through with the actions. You go in strong right now, I'm feeling, okay? You go with an exuberance. You go with an energy. You go in for your love, okay? Go in for that love. Love yourself. Fill your own love cup, and then your person will bring you their love cup to fill up yours. And then you will just, when you give it, that's what giving is about. You give to the other person. You never run out when you're giving. You can run out when you're just sucking it up, but if you're giving, it just always refills itself. Don't even worry about it. You have something in mind. You have somewhere where you want to go, and hold that tight and protect it and nourish it. Again, follow through with actions. Find out what I can do. Like, you've been doing the thoughts, you've been positive thinking, you've been putting the emotion into it. You're taking it to a deeper level emotionally so that you know that it's going to succeed, because you're nourishing the seed, with the nutrients of this dream and its emotions. But the follow through is what really pushes it forward. It's what really spreads the seed out into the universe, okay? The follow through, the actions. What are you actually doing on a daily basis? Again, it's some of this lingering Virgo energy as we go into Libra here. Hard work, okay? Hard work, balance. Not necessarily hard work, just focused work. Doing what you're called to do. Doing what is in alignment with you and your one goal. If it's not really, it's like easy to get caught up in things, and we get caught up in our ego. Well, I'm going to do my best at this. I'm going to do my best at everything. But, it's a little bit too much of that type A energy. You don't have to do everything the best. Save your best energy for the things that you really want to do. You know what I mean? That's the art of choosing, every day. Like, you can show up and you can do your, you just don't let yourself get any kind of stress by anything that isn't even the most, because again, we can be sensitive. You might be sensitive right now. So shut off any energies that aren't making you propel this dream. This dream should be your number one focus. I'm not saying get super obsessive, but work and put in those extra hours. This is a time for that right now. This is a time to spend some extra time daydreaming. Watch the sun go down, but also sit there and relax and think about, ponder this thing, and do it positively. All your work should be done, whistle as you work. It's positive. It's a hum. It's what you're meant to do. So you show up and you do it happily. And it's part of your new whole thing. It's part of this new journey, this new thought process that you're going through, this new way of looking at life. It's all about success for you right now. Everything good comes to you. Okay? You are noticing that you are getting finer and finer things. And even, if you like maybe the not so fine, sometimes that turns people off, like the finer things in life. Well, that the things that you like are the best that you want right now. It doesn't matter if it's the finest thing that everybody else wants. You are starting to get really comfortable, and you can use that, and be thankful for it. The more you're thankful, the more you'll be happy, the more you can manifest really wonderful things for you right now. Okay? And there's a lot of energy towards, really just growing and becoming this person, becoming and having all of these multiple wonderful things that are happening to you. You know what I mean? And owning that, but also knowing that it's not just an egotistical reason. It's not like, oh, I'm so great, that's why I'm getting all of this stuff. You're doing it, and and you're giving it back. You're giving the kudos back to all the work that you've been doing. You're like, hey, it's not me, it's the work. Maybe you should try it. And then you're leading the way. And your relationship and your love and your shining so brightly in every single way is going to affect the world. It's going to help people. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. If you're still having any doubts, any hesitations, just keep on looking to the laws of the universe. Keep on noticing the dualities. Keep on knowing this is just a dance. And again, is this going to matter in 5 minutes, in 5 weeks, in 5 years? Is this going to matter? If not, don't freaking stress about it. I feel like we need to be very picky about where our energy is, very decisive about what we are paying our attention to right now. Next leveling is where our mind should be. Next leveling. You are leveling up. You are becoming, again, this amazing divine person and conscious of the divinity in yourself. You've always been divine. You just have never realized it as much as you do right now. And to keep on telling yourself that, again, law of attraction, the stories we tell ourselves are the stories that play out in our lives. It's exciting. Write your own story. Okay? So keep on telling yourself that. It's just getting better and better because I'm realizing the divinity that's already inside me even more and more every single day, every single minute. Every moment is better than the next. Today is the best day ever, and I don't even know why. It just is, because it's the now. That's how you should look through life. This extremely positive latch. I'm feeling this, like, because you're sensitive, you really need to block out anything negative and just really, really douse yourself in positive energy right now. And you can always ask the angels and any type of spirit guides that you have to protect you and put a bubble around you and your loved ones, and just make sure that this bubble is full of peace and love and harmony and understanding and working out everything the best way possible. And set your intentions for the way the world is set. Set your intentions for the way you see the world, and it will be a force to be reckoned with. It's like you get your own shit to back you up. You get your own guides to back you up. You get your own energy stacked up again, not against anybody else, but to support you. It's when you're in control, when you know your power, you can do stuff like that. So you get it set up, you like have the cards stacked in your favor. And it works this way. Not only are you doing it actually, but then you're also believing it. And so the whole belief is backing you up as well. It is what it is. This is how we roll. This is how we work. Thank you so much for joining me. I really am so blessed to be here, to be just sharing with you guys, sharing my take on the energy. So I hope you're doing very, very well. I hope you are enjoying yourself and learning every day. And stay tuned for more. Going to be having lots of videos coming your way. So I hope to see you soon. Bye.